In today's video, we're going to discover how to make the ultimate multi-zone time clock for those international people of mystery. We start by importing SwiftUI, and we also need the combine library for this one. And we're going to make a function that gets the current time and gets it in a format that we can use. So we make a function, use the current time, and we use the time zone identifiers, which is a list of city, and I'll include a list in the comments, and the date as well. And it's just going to return a string for each one of these. And this formatter allows us to decide that we want hours, minutes, and seconds. So HH, MM, and SS. So that's fairly standard, I think. And again, this is going to show a bit of use of the combine library here to enable us to put those time zones in nicely. Of course, one thing you can do in less than a second is hit the sub button. Jokes aside, there's no money in this, but I do love to see that people are subbing to the channel. So the way it works is you can actually put in the cities that you want. And so in this case, we've got like San Francisco, we've got Denver, Chicago, New York, London, Malta, which is also Paris, Berlin, and so on. And of course, I've mixed and matched Kuala Lumpur and Hong Kong because they're in the same time zone. And of course, Auckland. This next line is the way that we deal with the second. So what we're going to do is fire this every single second, just once a second, because I think that's enough for a clock of this nature. And it literally every second is going to publish the clock and do it in that sense. So this is the important point. You might also want to see my video on timers and stopwatches where we use the same technique. And then we're going to have a variable for the date, which keeps on getting updated. Now we're going to set up our layout with a body and a view. And this view is going to be a list view, and it's going to list all those time zones. This saves us a lot of coding because we're literally going to print what we saw in the list. And we use a for loop in effect to do this. Very nice functionality in Swift that enables us to put a nice big list together and do it. And then each text literally is the time zone text, which is a very simple, easy way to do it and make sure that we do it. The on receive ensures that it gets published, and every time the second happens, that's what happens there. And so every second we display it. A little bit of padding is always nice, so just a little bit of space in between each one. Now you can tell the time wherever you are in the world, whenever you are time traveling or just traveling here, there, and everywhere. If you haven't already, then it's definitely time to hit the sub button.